Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya91. As you may remember, Nama told the king it would take him 4 days to raise the cow from the dead, and then he sat down in the temple to pray. Victory to thee, father of Brahmadev, dweller on the ocean of milk. Thou whose form has attributes, Lord of the heart. Giver of blessing to Pundalik. Lord of Pandari, victory to thee, the indestructible. The Guru of the world. Victory to thee, Ram, slayer of Ravana. Giver of joy to Nanda. Slayer of Kamsa. Destroyer of the pride of the Kauravas. Protector of the Pandavas. Shri Krishna, victory to thee, ocean of goodness, cloud of joy, thou who didst protect Draupadi from shame, husband of Rukmini. Lotus-eyed one, the ornament of his bhaktas, Pandurang. Thus Nama, filled with enthusiasm of love, expressed his mournful thoughts in the midst of the kirtan. His throat choked with emotion. Tears flowed from his eyes. The large assembly of those who came to hear him began also to weep. For a whole day they sat there. When the sun arose, they got up and went to their homes. Just as when in a time of famine the hypocritical donors send away those who come to them to beg. Or as when the organs of sense become weakened, people of gay life discard sensual things. Or as when contractors see a loss coming to them and desert their province and country. Or as when the cool season arrives, the clouds vanish from the sky. Or as when the rays of the sun fall on the color of the patang wood and makes it fade. Or as when a king falls on the battlefield, his army deserts him and flees away. Or as when the life of a creature is passing away, it has to leave its body. Or as when a poor person comes to a well-to-do person, evil-minded relatives send them away. Or as when old age comes, the organs of sense cease to function properly. So, as people listened to Namdev's kirtan and saw his extreme distress, they all got up and left. Nama took the head of the cow in his lap and wept. He cried out and said, O Lord of Pandari, Sri Hari, come quickly to my aid. Hast thou been sleeping near to Rukmini and therefore been much delayed in coming? Or hast thou been sitting listening to kirtans of the God-loving bhaktas? Or hast thou, O Krishna, got entangled in the thoughts of the yogis? Or has anyone put to thee into difficulties, and so thou art remaining entangled in them? Or, O Vishnu, hast thou been sitting receiving the worship of those who regard thee as possessing attributes? Or has Indra taken thee along with him for the purpose of drinking nectar? Or have pilgrims who belong to thy bhaktas arrived at Pandari to see and worship thee? And therefore, O Lord of the heart, thou hast long delayed coming to my help. Rich people worship thee, providing many kinds of ornaments, garments and adornments, and perhaps absorbed in these, thou hast forgotten all about me. Thus for 4 days, day and night, he cried to God to come and help him. The earth was sprinkled by the tears that fell from his eyes. He cried, O God, hasten quickly, for Kal, death, has come to swallow thy Nama. I am overcome with concern, like fish out of water. Hearing these moving words, the holder of the disc, Krishna, immediately came and manifested himself in Nama's heart. He immediately raised the cow to life and then said to Nama, awake to consciousness. Nama seized him tightly by the feet, and now listen to what he said. O God, in what business hast thou been entangled, O eagle-bannered one? For 4 days thou hast put me to an extreme test. God replied. Well, we'll leave that for next time. Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.